Well, you've made it to the final week of class. Congratulations, everyone. I just want to take a moment and let you know you've been an excellent group of students. You've all worked very hard, and I appreciate your hard work so much. I know this class can be a bit daunting at times, that there's a lot of material and a lot of very new material, and you all have handled it with, taking just great stride and tackled it. And I'm very proud of each and every one of you. And I just want to say thank you for being a great group, and I've really enjoyed working with each and every one of you. So we're going into this last week of class. We're tying it all together. So some of you, a couple of you have actually already turned in your capstone project. So I'm actually getting those graded now. And so be looking for those. I've already graded your discussion board from last week all about Fujimura. I was thrilled to see that a lot of you had a really a lot of good things to say about Fujimura's work and its impact on you, and your perspective on Christian art and artists and their role in society, based on what we read in Schaeffer and seeing Mako's work. So thank you for those. Those were really fun to read. I just finished those up, so those are in the grade book as well. So everything up to this point should be in the grade book. If you and I have worked out any extensions, you need to make sure that that work gets in ASAP, because as a reminder, this is kind of a shortened week for us, only because the class still technically ends Sunday night at midnight, but come Monday at 4 p.m. is when us instructors have to submit our final grades to the university. So we have basically less than 24 hours from the official end of the class to that time. So it's really helpful if I have the weekend to get those capstone projects graded. So it really gives me some time to read them thoroughly, to give you feedback where it's needed. So that is why we are get a little ahead of schedule this week. But the bonus is that you get to kind of enjoy that last weekend and have a little break if you're going into a brand new class on Monday. So we have that capstone project that is due this Friday at midnight. So don't forget that. That's why you had a light week last week, so that you could really be working on those. Any questions on those, please don't hesitate to ask me. You have a final reflection, and this is a reflection on the course. So what has been your most eye-opening experience in taking this class? Why? Is there any constructive feedback you have about it, etc.? And this will be due Saturday. So your journal and your last quiz, which we'll go over in just a second, are due Saturday at midnight. Your capstone project is due the night before, Friday at midnight. Okay, so that way, you kind of get that done and out of the way first, and then you can kind of do this final reflection and get that quiz in. So if you have any questions, again, about this capstone project, I went over it pretty thoroughly in last week's announcement. Make sure that you take a look at that rubric, that you kind of understand how I'm going to be breaking down the points and what I'm going to be looking for specifically. And we have instructions for submitting this assignment in the next item on the list. So this is our agenda here. And of course, I know mine looks different. You can only view one of these things at a time, but you'll see directions for submitting critical assignment and then submit critical assignment. So these are the directions. You should be pretty familiar with this at this point if you've been with the OPS program for any amount of time now. We just switched this over sometime last year of doing this task stream submission. And so here are the instructions for how to do that. Again, any questions on this, let me know. This is the time to ask before we get those submitted on Friday. And then you have a final quiz. So this quiz, it says Sunday at midnight. I need to fix that. I will fix that for you. This is due Saturday at midnight. You will need to submit proof that you have completed your course evaluation for this quiz. So you actually, in this class, I give you points just for submitting the course eval. So it's an easy amount of points to get on this last quiz. This can be a screenshot or PDF file of the completion page of your evaluation. You don't need to submit the actual evaluation, as these are anonymous, just proof that you've completed it. And that's that. So quiz due, capstone project, and reflection. So again, capstone project Friday at midnight, final reflection and quiz due Saturday at midnight. take Sunday off, enjoy that day, and then you can jump into your next classes Monday, or if this is your last class or last session of classes, congratulations on finishing. Again, you've been an excellent group. I've very much enjoyed having you in this class, and thank you for all the good feedback I've gotten from you all. So have a great Halloween, everyone, and a wonderful holiday season.